Hey, what's up guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into a collective message around the Divine Masculine's energy, and I feel like this reading is going to resonate most with those of you who might be in a twin flame dynamic. You could be experiencing separation, or the communication between you could be very on and off, very choppy, and I feel like many of you could be dealing with a lot of darker energies in this connection. Karmic energy, a lot of pushing and pulling. Also too, I feel like there could be two aspects of your Divine Masculine that you find yourself dealing with, okay? So they come in and they're very passionate, very caring, and then the next minute it's like they're very cold, very detached. So what I am picking up for that is a lot of karmic influence there, okay? So you're not only dealing with your Divine Masculine's energy, there is somebody else there in the picture that could be heavily influencing them. And I'm also getting for some of you that this person is very well aware that you are in the picture, Divine Feminine. So now is a time of protecting your energy, and I don't want to scare anybody. It's really nothing to be afraid of. You are protected. But when I say protecting your energy, many of you need to pull back or take your power back in some way. Until your Divine Masculine is able to deal with whatever karmic attachments that are there to them. They've got to deal with it on their own, okay? Otherwise you will feel the karmic repercussions of dealing with them, okay? Thinking that they're going to reciprocate, or thinking that they're able to give to you. They're in a place of being able to give. Don't be naive. Don't be overly trusting. This might be a message from the universe to you, Divine Feminine, as well. Just to be discerning and to draw boundaries, okay? So let's see what your Divine Masculine may be dealing with. Okay, so blind to the pain. Okay, so this is somebody who, it's difficult for them to feel pain, and it's difficult for them to feel the pain of others as well, okay? So this is also the influence of the person that they may be dealing with, okay? So what many of you, well, I shouldn't say may not know, maybe many of you might pick up on this intuitively, but this is what I am getting, okay? A lot of you are dealing with a Divine Masculine who is heavily manipulated by a darker feminine energy in their life. This could be a karmic partner. For some of them, it could even be like a mother, some kind of partnership, but definitely darker feminine energies around them. And I feel like there's been a lot of heavy manipulation to the point where your masculines don't know how to make decisions for themselves. They've almost become like immune to the pain or to the manipulation, to the insults. So I feel like there are really important lessons for them in this particular lifetime to be able to, first of all, tap into their own masculine energy, because I think that has been stifled, or they've been deceived in some way to believe that the, feminine energies in their life, like, it is superior. Okay, there's no equal balance there. I feel like if there is a father that they grew up with, the father was also very heavily controlled by the mother. Like, the mother called all the shots type of energy, behind closed doors. It was like she was in charge type of thing. So many of your Divine Masculines may be heavily influenced by, I feel, whoever this karmic energy is in their life doesn't like the idea of you coming in, because you represent taking this blindfold off of your Divine Masculine, because your energy is not like that. Your energy represents freedom and giving your masculine the ability to run wild and free, okay? Because I feel like that is just what you are initiating, okay? This is why there's so many blocks that are in the way. I don't know why I'm getting this with the blindfold there, but I'm hearing heavily surveillanced, okay? So this is why many of you might feel odd. You could feel watched, okay? This speaks to those of you who might feel like when you're in your room or your apartment or your home, it's like you always have this tendency to want to go and put the blinds down. So that feeling alone just lets you know that your name is often in the mouths of other people, okay? They do watch you very closely because they're drawn to your energy, okay? They know that it's very strong and you have the ability to pull someone away from this manipulation. It's like taking off the blindfold, right? Like, I'm not stupid anymore. So that is how someone is feeling. Your influence as well, Divine Feminine, causes this Divine Masculine to have these spiritual epiphanies and breakthroughs that they're an independent soul. They're autonomous. They can live life in whichever ways they want to. There's nothing that can, put its thumb down over them or hold a carrot over their head. They can fully be autonomous and break away and make their own decision at any time. It just, it involves this very tough process of, first of all, maybe breaking away from tradition, being ostracized from the group. Not easy to do when you're a masculine energy, and just for anybody in general, even the divine feminines, because, as humans, we like to belong, right? We like to belong to community. But this whole twin flame journey is about having the strength and resilience to be able to break apart from this, because we know that we're trying to break generational patterns, right? We want to live freely. We want to live authentically, right? And then masculines and feminines know that even if we break away from these tribes that have had manipulative effects over our energy, then we know that we have the courage to go and start off and start anew, right? A lot of the divine feminines here, you're representing that north node, that cosmic, that purpose. That's why many of you can feel, again, like your masculine goes from hot to cold, because somebody doesn't want them to see you as the star. But you ideally are the star, you're the purpose. And that's why a lot of your divine masculines are so heavily magnetized to you. They're drawn to you because you represent that purpose. Okay, the awakening, so to speak, of what it is they should be doing. And that's why, there it is, stalemate. They go from extremely passionate to all of a sudden wanting to avoid you at all costs, because when they spend time with you, the blindfold ends up coming off. They end up having that freedom. Look at these eyes being covered as well. Okay, each time they get closer to connecting with you, there's clarity. I feel like some of the conversations you and your divine masculine have, it pertains a lot to how it is you live life and how different you are from them, right? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, because they're opening up your eyes to a whole new different way of doing things, which is questioning your divine masculine's current life circumstances, some of the generational patterns that they're meant to break. But again, certain forces don't want them to break that. Certain forces want them to just continue with doing those same things over and over and over again. Okay, but you represent the ability to change, the ability to have a breakthrough or do something differently in order to bring them abundance. Okay, what's this divine masculine's new path about? Okay, so being able to receive, being open, maybe in whatever situation they are currently in, they're just closed off to the world. They're closed off to having a lot of the experiences that they yearn to have. Right? Many of you feel this energetically. Karmic family, having a lot of control over your divine masculine's destiny, wanting them to go in a specific direction. Many of them wanting them to continue on, like even right down to like being in certain relationships or marriages, or picking certain partners to be with. Some of your divine masculines may not have a choice in some of those matters, and I feel like a lot of the divine feminine's presence in their life represents the ability to, again, do something new, take off the blindfold, or live life in a more autonomous way. So, the urge to break away from doing things in a more traditional sense. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this message, guys, and I'm going to get the outcome. Okay, what is the outcome for this divine masculine as the divine feminine takes their power back and allows the divine masculine to go off and do what they need to do? Okay, so we have self-care energy here, and we also have guilt, and we have sabotage. Okay, so there's a lot of guilt, okay, a lot of sabotaging here going on each time they try to take steps forward. This is the kind of energy that they are up against, which is why I feel like, many of you choose your battles wisely, because you don't need to be under spiritual attack as well. Many of your divine masculines have all of the power within them that they need. That's why self-care and energy here is coming up. I'm surprised ancestor guides didn't come up as well, but, they have the assistance that they need. I'm going to draw a few more cards, guys. Let's see what's coming up to help them get out of this guilt and sabotage energy. We know that they need to take care of themselves. Oh, there it is. That's why your bond is so strong with them, divine feminine. So I do feel like, in a sense too, many of them could be just energetically reaching out. This is like the softer part of them as well, divine feminine, that it's like many of you see and you can recognize, and then it's like the minute they go back around like their karmic family, or just like, if you guys are at a distance or separated, it's like they turn back into like this beast, or just like, you know, this cold kind of way about them, almost as if they're under some kind of like trance, you know. So I feel like there's a lot of people intimidated by your energy, Divine Feminine. This reading alone, it's so funny that the Divine Feminine card would come out. And I wasn't even going to draw another card, guys. I said I was going to wrap up the reading. But I do feel like many, many, many dark forces around you, and just a lot of things around you, you know, just really, really either intimidated by your energy because of the change that you're able to bring. And I feel like this fierce protection over you. Okay, so as your Divine Masculines kind of go through this heavy energy here, I do feel like with the Divine Feminine's presence coming through, many of you are picking up on a lot of what they're going through. That's why they keep coming towards you. It's like there's something about your energy that keeps them remembering, okay? With this open to receive, they know that there's a better choice. Okay, I'm getting like Seven of Swords energy, better choice. There's a better way of doing things, a better choice. And they know that whenever they're around you, or they think of you, they can feel your presence as well. They're more inclined to see the truth more and more, or even try to take the blindfold off themselves. That's why I'm saying, like, whoever it is you are, this is why they're going from hot and cold, but at the same time, like, they're remembering. The more they connect with you, they're remembering, but then the more they connect with you, the more obstacles are being put in your way, because people are starting to realize the changes that are happening within their behavior, their values, their attitudes about certain things. It doesn't fall within the agenda that these karmic groups have for them. So yeah, that is your heads up, guys, on some of the karmic energies that might be going on right now. Divine Feminine, I feel like a lot of you intuitively can feel it, but it's not your battle. It's definitely the Divine Masculine's battle to see and, you know, to receive this, to open up their eyes to it, and to deal with it accordingly. All right, guys, so that's your confirmation for today for whoever might have needed it. If you guys need me, you can reach me over at HYPSEE. I will be available starting 9 p.m. tonight up until midnight. I have enjoyed the conversations that I've had with some of you today. It was very refreshing. So yeah, don't be afraid to check out my community there and join us, okay? You'll get all of the updates necessary when I make movements. If I go live or if I'm available to chat, you guys will get that update. All right, take it easy, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.